Okay, finally time to wrap up all the politics and philosophy. Yeah, I know. So, there's bound to be people who started watching this earlier. I don't doubt some people. This is, jumping in at the last minute. Hey, well, welcome to a lot of people do that. Yeah, no. I've been doing little bits of research as I go. Again, I started with what I already knew, and I've learned quite a bit as I've went, and, yeah, I mean, a lot of people debate this sort of thing, specifically in World War I, again, because this is like the first big war to have public documentation. Usually it's just, the king and the queen and the emperor and the general and whatever their journals were. Yeah, the winners write the winners write history, right? That's usually true. Up until this point where, oh my god, you get to see records on both sides, and it's harder to censor things like a Holocaust. Yeah, oh my god, we can't just erase that from the book. Yeah, you probably get this kind of things happened before, but usually it was easier to cover up. And I guess that's a big reason I felt like doing this is, I've heard a lot of preaching about that one war atrocity, and it's like, well, I can tell you about 100 other war atrocities, and well, how do you know? How do I know indeed? It's called genetic memory of the Zerg Mafia. No, that's part of it. No, you might even get a big part of it is that, the culture I come from, I didn't even realize this a lot at first until, we are highly opposed to censorship, and we're very, in any sort of forum, i.e. public debate. The whole point is, be quite blatant about this stuff. When I was looking into the Crusades, for example, me and the Binderborg fucking Mafia, Pope Ben Deer, if I want to be fucking Benedict Laudis for a day. No, they do that too. They teach their kids about the Crusades very early on, and in a very blatant manner. I know some people might think, oh, are you sure you want to tell your 8-year-old kids about how everyone got raped and murdered and butchered in this city? It's like, well, straight up, this is what happened, dog. We got some soldier boys too. Yeah, right. Yeah, you might get it. And then, I agree, living in this society so long, shit starts getting censored. It's like, oh, yeah, to me, it's like, what are you who got raped and butchered in this fucking conspiracy, right? People start going on about aliens. I was like, I'll put on an alien mask before I rape you to death and kill everyone. Yeah. Anyway, when Romans arrived in Britain, I was saying, it's all right, Scottish synagogue time. This is, we're ending here because, to most of the Axis powers, whatever you want to call them, the main enemy was the throne of England, the British crown, not the British people. Which is why, again, it's kind of, when people are, debate about the whole like Nazi thing, obviously, and to a lot of people now it's like, oh yeah, going to fight those evil Germans. So I know even German people can laugh about this, right? And I guess the irony in a lot of this is both Britons and German people were, right, conquered, not completely, you each retained a bit of your heritage, but yes, attacked and attempted to be conquered and raped and enslaved by, the good old Roman SPQR Latin douchebags with a bunch of mohawks, and now you're all wearing these mohawks with your actual hair. Yeah, no, we just used horsehair and shit, I know, right? Laugh it up, guys. And you guys had been fighting each other. And then, so you both run into these Roman legions at about the same time, right before the Jesus period and shortly after, right before the Crusades. You both end up in the Crusades with us. Yeah, we've got a lot of merged history at this point. And as I do a little bit of research into what happened in Britain, it's complicated. There's a lot of politics there. There's like 50 different tribes of Britons and Celts and Saxons, and my god, the Scottish synagogue over there in the UK, you guys are going to have to fill in that gap. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck you used to call that place before we showed up, right? I've got a lot of, like I said, you guys probably have a better, a finger on the pulse of what's going on up there. I can tell you from, the uncensored perspective from our side. I don't doubt some of your professors. I like some of your professors. I was only bitching at the ones who... Yeah, you get it. You can go back a few episodes if you're wondering what that was about. Yeah. I'm sure some of their professors bitch at their other professors. Y'all need a coliseum for these guys, right? No, I don't doubt some of them get a little frustrated doing this research. Like, was this censored or not? How can you tell if you... If you end up in the Roman Forum one day, we can all drop the master N-bombs on each other in the uncensored forum of anything goes, and yeah, just make sure fucking some Persians don't show up because we've been dropping too many N-bombs. Yeah, the Pharaoh's gonna drop the master N-bomb, and shit goes on, man. Yeah, I know some of you were thinking, like, what? Remember, we're right next to Egypt and fucking Baghdad and, like, the Carthage, Africa, and yeah, I don't know. We're quite familiar with each other going back a long way as far as, you know, genetic memory and all that goes. Blah, 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 blah. So for this part, yeah, I can only specify so much about your guys' cultural heritage leading up to this. I only know what it fell into. Yeah, the common ones you hear about today, whether you're Irish, Scottish, Welsh, or English. And yeah, English is the half Latin douchebag ones. They're the ones I can make fun of the most because you guys are very much half in the Zerg Mafia at this point. You just might not realize it if you're still too stoned or hungover or fucking woke up in the bathroom 5 minutes ago. Hey, I've been there. So yeah, let's figure this out. And yeah, I guess whatever, just as far as the philosophy goes on either side, you might get that on your guys' side, I don't blame a lot of you for not knowing much about... Yeah, we didn't know, again, much of this nitty-gritty politics, but yeah, like, when you think about, a lot of you guys on your side weren't thinking, oh, let's go fight those evil Germans. That kind of propaganda mainly came up more later, going into the Cold War and stuff. Whereas I don't doubt a lot of guys on our side, when all this shit started, we were thinking of this, like, oh yeah, we're fighting this royal monarchy that we created. Yeah, where do you think that royal monarchy started? Yeah, whoever ended up winning out after this shit, right? Yeah, no kidding. That royal blue ball family of emperors or imperators from Rome. So it's almost like we felt obligated to go, you know, clean up our mess. You know, we gotta kick this person out of the mafia, basically. Kick the queen bitch off the castle. She's making us look bad. So I guess try to keep that in perspective as we go forward. This isn't, we gotta go fight those evil foreign people. It's, oh, we gotta help those foreigners that we fucking conquered 2,000 years ago, and now our own royal bloodline there. It's not supposed to be royal. That's the whole point, guys. You gotta keep that shit red. Y'all gotta be careful with the blue balls. No, I'm sure most of you get it. I don't doubt even at the time some of us were thinking, yeah, look, the history has come full circle, and now, yeah, let's go topple this monarchy that we created before it takes over the fucking world, and we end up with another Pharaoh Xerxes dildo ring. Okay, yeah. Where to start? I guess I'll do a quick cursory of our invasion, basically. Yeah, it won't take too long, because there isn't, like I said, most of the nitty-gritty political details are on your guys' side. I don't know which tribe came at us one day or the next. The only thing I know off the top of my head is, yeah, this was one of the more warlike, militaristic societies. Yeah, coming from us, that's a compliment. All that means is they were more prepared for war. More of their people had weapons, and they were more used to it. It's, yeah. And same with the Germans, that was the whole thing. They already had weapons, they already had, like, war chiefs and stuff, so it's not like everyone was good at it, but their society, their culture, when they call soldiers together to go to war, they already had a system in place for doing that. As disorganized, or however much we wanted to make fun of it, whatever, it was there, that's the point. So this was very much a clash of, you know, barbaric warrior-type nations, and yeah, as you can see it wasn't one-sided either way. It's not like we took over the whole place. You guys retained your own country and all that. It just got merged and mixed. And yeah, eventually we fell back into just having Italy and Greece and a few little territories left of our, you know, native Latin douchebag territories, etc. So, yeah, we'll do let's quickly cover who invaded you guys. Yeah, which imperator of Rome walked in there first. And sure enough, it started with Julius Caesar. Just, yeah, I know... You might find it funny that we revere the guy less than anyone. Yeah, again, of course we revere him, but we don't worship him. Just, yeah, try not to think... I'm not thinking of this guy like Superman. I'm thinking of him like, man, you were close, but you went too far in our own politics. Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm sure some of you get it by now. I know it's, yeah, if you're thinking of a, you know, Latin douchebag talking about Julius Caesar... Yeah, step one, he's not Superman, don't worship him, he's just another Latin douchebag, basically. So yeah, let's see what happened with that. I don't even doubt that for some of you, that already explains a lot of it. Yeah, there's a reason we make fun of royalty and the Queen's dildo ring, and yeah, like, even Julius Caesar wasn't good enough to be an emperor, right? Only the king of Sparta is the king of Sparta, and the only reason he is the king is because no one else can take his crown away. His helmet, whatever. No, he gets the cool helmet. If you want the cool helmet, you gotta beat him up. We've thought of that as a king for a long time. And if you look at our, all you have to do is take a quick look at the emperors of Rome, just the list of names, whatever. Yeah, you'll notice the closest thing you'll find to, a blue ball heritage from one to the next is, Julius Caesar and Augustus Caesar. And yeah, Augustus Caesar still had to do a bunch of shit. Yes, I don't doubt he was leaning on the fact that he was part of that same patrician family or whatever. Yeah, it's a prestigious family, but yeah, he didn't automatically get that crown or whatever. He was just weaseled his way into Senate politics and ended up as another imperator. And then you get Caligula, and then you get fucking, oh my god, no, I know this guy's name, 1 second. Yeah, no, I was just watching this documentary. No, it's Claudius, not Gullius, yeah. Right? It's like the one that actually succeeded. I don't even remember the guy's name, right? Yeah, no, you get it. We were very careful not to worship or revere too much anyone in a position of, like, royalty like that, or a dictator. We very much see it as a last resort, like, yeah, it's imperative to be an imperator. Yeah, right? And, yeah, just if you look through the 1,000-something years of Roman emperors, imperators, yeah, it's always seems very random. Yeah, it's like, how the fuck did this guy end up in charge? Right, yeah, how indeed, as opposed to I'm the king's son. Yeah, no, you get it, right? That should explain more than enough how, that should be all the proof you need that we were very opposed to the concept of the king's son becoming the next king. To us, we saw that's the closest thing as we saw, we called everyone barbarians. Realistically, it's anyone who had a king, a royal line of kings, which was most of the world until quite recently. And even you guys had similar systems up in Britain. But yeah, there's 50 different groups of them. There's 50 different kings. So at that point, yeah, it's a bit different. And I hope we can both see it like that. It's not like we walked into the Kingdom of England, or didn't become no Kingdom of England until you got all Latin douchebag up in there. Yeah, I'll try to account for how we got this going. And I guess the easiest way to start with this too is, yeah, when Caesar showed up there, he didn't spend very much time there. He was already not getting old, but no, he realistically, he realized that if he was going to conquer the whole place, it would probably take his whole lifetime, if not longer. And whatever he made first contact or whatever. A few of the tribes got more used to us, and you might get by now too. In a lot of situations like this, you might have an intuition about this, we end up weaseling our way into your politics, just like we did with Germany. Which one of you bitches hates the other bitch the most, with the crazy werewolf bitches in the jungle or whatever, in the Black Forest, or, yeah, whichever women were leading their tribes, we just figured out which one hated the other bitch the most, and they would help us, and we would help them, and then get rid of that other bitch, and you can be the queen of the jungle. We did the same thing with you guys. Which king hates the other king the most, and we'll help you topple that king, and yeah, pretty much. And yeah, naturally, the English, who are the closest to France, they were the ones we ran into first, were the English tribes in the south-east part of the island. If we had run into the Scotsmans or the Celtic Irish people, yeah, if you flipped the country around and we ran into you guys first, we might have ended up helping you conquer the English. Yeah, right? Oh, damn, geography. Yeah, the Scottish synagogue is pissed. That's why. And that's why we ended up, I'm sure you've heard of Hadrian's Wall. It's the wall between England and Scotland. That's as far as we got before we called it off completely and pulled the plug on the entire operation. That's as far as the actual conquest got. And that's why Scotland retained much more of its roots than England did, as Scotland is much less Latin douchebag. And half the reason whatever. I've heard of the joke about a Scottish synagogue. This kind of thing spreads fast for us. As soon as I hear that, it's like, yeah, I get it. I fucking get it. So, yeah, most of the conquest on our part, with the actual Roman soldiers or whatever, was in and around England, and we were helping their war chiefs fight their other war chiefs, and yeah, which one of you douchebags hates that other bitch, and which one of you bitches wants to kill this asshole, and where's your ex-husband live? Okay, now you're the queen with this asshole, and yeah, eventually this area becomes a little more unified, in addition to having all this Roman technology. And I don't know how douchey that sounds. A lot of it comes down to simple, basic shit, like like sewage systems and like, yeah, whatever, forging technology. You guys already had iron forging, like in the Iron Age, and, you know, it's like, well, whatever, we can show you how to make steel, and yeah, we'll get a little more advanced and a little more advanced. And I think, as far as I know, the more better known part for all of us, really, you guys too, is fighting off like Vikings, basically, and probably ones from Norway and Sweden, also some Germanics. Yeah, you might know by now if you've kept up, we had come up with this label of Germanic Vikings just because we had such a hard time dealing with Germany. And so you might find it ironic. It's like, yeah, we're fighting Germany and England at the same time. You guys are fighting each other. We basically save you from these Germans, and we help these Germans deal with the other Germans they don't like. And in the end, you guys end up in a world war against each other, right? It's like, okay, come on, yeah, you probably get it. Even for people who don't know a lot, I only know some parts of this history, but yeah, on our side, that's the propaganda. That's the common ideology involved. It's like, my God, yeah, grumpy grandpa comes back from another crusade in Jerusalem, and his bratty fucking stepkid punk teenagers are running around covered in swastikas and coats of arms and bitching at each other, fucking up Europe. The whole house gets trashed, and yeah, laugh it up, guys. So whatever, that's as far as I can take it in that direction, hypothetically. And I guess, yeah, by the time England, like all of England, was mostly united, and you start getting your actual monarchies going from King Arturius or King Arthur or whatever, I don't doubt. Yeah, there's been the War of the Roses, and oh yeah, right. I've seen things like this. Again, I don't know what you guys have censored, or you know. But yeah, I don't doubt those royal bloodlines have changed a little bit. Oh, isn't she the Queen of the Scots? So, yeah, I don't doubt some Scottish people got involved from the Scottish synagogue. Come on, guys, really? Yeah, no, I'm bitching in England right now. Yeah, come on. How you doubt that the Scottish got involved at some point? I don't know. In any case like this, try not to get too absolute about, you know, something like Hadrian's Wall. It doesn't mean no one ever crossed that line. It just means that political boundary retained. If you were an English person going to Scotland, you're very much in Scotland at that point. Vice versa. You're coming into England, you cross the Hadrian's Wall, you're very much in England at this point. And they kept using a lot of those, like, Roman forts and barracks. Again, think simple. It starts with a place to sleep and store your equipment. Yeah, these aren't the greatest fortifications ever built, but it's a place for your soldiers to sleep and keep their equipment and store all your food. And right, that makes a big difference compared to nothing and having to start from scratch. And that's a lot of how this integrated at first. A lot of the, Roman technology is literally just keeping track of this basic shit so that your legions can become legions. And yeah, they very much became mixed. And I guess, if you look at Ireland, yeah, well, first of all, Scotland is on the same island as England. It's natural that they would be more involved, more concerned, more like, shit, yeah, we gotta deal with, you know, they're more reactive to what's going on. People in Ireland were a little more separated. Of course, people travel back and forth. I don't doubt people go back and forth, right? But again, you know, there's always going to be a few people doing this, but not so much massive armies going back and forth. I don't think we really conquered into Ireland ourselves. If anything, that was you guys using, once you had become Romanized and had your fucking monarchy with all your Roman weaponry and military tactics. Oh, it's a bunch of English Romans going in there, basically, the half-Latin douchebags. And I don't know too much about little North Ireland, the little IRA up there, little Taliban Muslim jihadist motherfuckers. I know they're not Muslim, but yeah, no. Yeah, I don't doubt that's the one area that it never got to. The last bastion of Celtic people that were like, oh my god, yeah, they did not want any Latin douchebags getting in there. So whatever, at this point, I think it's funny that they're the ones we can still, you know, give any respect to, saying, hey, we know you guys weren't involved in any of this shit. And yeah, I know that's a sensitive topic, because there's still something of a, wild card to this day, and yeah, the IRA still exists, yeah. It's for those who don't know, it's one of the most notorious terrorist organizations. I use that word lightly, yeah. You might get, all I can say about it now, we'll get to modern day shit eventually, but first of all, the terrorist operation they have against England and the UK in general, it's the same shit we were dealing with when we got there. Yeah, you don't think we had 50 IRA clans attacking us in the jungle? Yeah, just saying, historically, it's another one of those Celtic warbands that were running out of the jungle, stabbing us and shooting arrows at us, and yeah, fucking up, terrorist attacking our fucking caravans. Yeah, all I'm saying is, this ain't nothing new. They didn't just think of this one day. They've been doing the same shit for a long time. I don't doubt that's part of how they teach. That's their propaganda, right? I do not doubt that is their propaganda. Well, yeah, we've been doing this since Rome got in here, and yeah, we're still doing it today. So start with that. If you're going to attempt any negotiation or whatever, you kind of need to acknowledge that this is basically the last Celtic warband that was never conquered by any of this. And the only other insight I can offer politically is there's a reason they are the Irish Republican Army. And then why they are, yeah, there's a reason they are this adamant about maintaining a republic as opposed to your monarchy this whole time. The Roman Republic, yeah, the Soviet Socialist Republic, the American Federal Republic, the People's Republic of China, and yeah, these republics. I know to some of you that's the list of bad guys. So all I can say is that's the big distinction we can see is, oh, you guys really, really, really wanted to be a republic. It's ironic, right? We're fighting off these Romans, and now we're the Republic fighting this monarchy, and it's a little more complicated, than France versus Germany, or the Count of Flanders. Yeah, I'm not saying they didn't do anything. I'm just saying, you gotta take a wider look at the situation. If all you can think of is this country's gonna fight that country of evil people, my God, we're back in Mordor. Lord of the Rings. Where the fuck is Sauron? And like I said, this isn't going to take too long because most of the nitty-gritty politics is on your side. I've seen little things about, the War of the Roses, which as far as I know, that's when the Scottish bloodlines got a little more intermixed, and they were benchmarking this technology, and of course they had knights of their own, and by that point, Scottish and British, English society looked pretty similar. They were just a bit different. And you end up, Britain is the whole thing mixed together, minus that little republic up in there. Yeah. So you probably get it. Now I'm sitting here thinking, oh, now I got to start speculating. I'll offer a few little points, but that's as hard as I can get before I'm watching your guys' propaganda, basically, right? So, I mean, I don't doubt that even after you mix in these Scottish bloodlines and that, and I guess Queen Elizabeth and all that was very much half Scottish, whatever, it's still mingled with that same, I don't know which rose, the white rose or the red rose of the roses, right? Which one's on your coat of arms? The one from England is still very much this Arturius King Arthur bloodline that came straight from the Roman legionnaires and Latin douchebags. So, at this point, we just had to kick this bitch out of the mafia, basically, even if I'm sure she was aware of most of this. And I guess the only other thing I really wanted to bring up with this is, again, from our perspective or whatever, anyone who's moderately aware of our culture and history or whatever, it's, seeing these two countries, the Germanic half-Latin douchebag societies and the British Latin douchebag societies, they're the top runners in World War I and II. Those are the big countries, and everyone's either helping them or not helping them, right? Are you going to join Britain? Are you going to join Germany? And I don't doubt on our side, we felt more than obligated to help them out as, friends, and same with them helping us with our crazy shit. We had some crazy shit going on, and even if they didn't understand most of it, they wanted to help, right? So same with us too. It's like, what these bratty teenage stepchildren start bitching and trashing the house when I get back from another crusade or whatever, another party in Egypt with the Carthaginian fucking Muslim Talibans. Oh my God, you thought those guys, my kids are trashing Europe again. I'll be back. I don't know. I hope that's funny to someone. I'm sure someone's laughing. And if anything, I hope, the fact that this is kind of so short and there's not much to it only shows you, obviously, I'm ignorant of a lot of stuff on that side too. I don't doubt there's a lot of, some different clans had very different ways of looking at this, and whether it was one that ended up on one or other side of those roses or whatever, they might have very different ways of looking at it now, right? I don't doubt a Scottish-British person would look at it different than an English-British person or an Irish-British person who lives close to Northern Ireland. And this is why the IRA is so pissed off. It's part of it. I don't know what kind of Irish synagogue is going on up there. It's probably more than enough profanity to go around. Right? I don't know how... There must be some, right? I mean, how do they get anything? Who do they trade with? There must be some line of communication going on. So I guess, I don't know. If you hope to make peace with the IRA, you have to acknowledge that they were, if you guys, right? If you're watching this propaganda thinking, fight those Romans, My god, this is the one Celtic tribe that never let up. So start there. That's the easiest way to get them listening, I would think. That's the only way they're gonna respect what you're gonna say. Kind of like the Redcoat Marine is the only guy I'm gonna look at as the King of England as far as who am I actually gonna listen to here. And I guess if I had to say anything to the IRA, if any Northern Irish people are listening, yeah, no, we get it, man. Again, this is like the last civilization in the world that's in a position to judge you for war atrocities or terrorism. Did you meet Pope Ben Deer? Yeah, Ben Deer. Yeah, we're very familiar with this sort of thing. So all I can say is, one, take a look at Pope Ben Deer and the Taliban Muslim 9/11 squad. Yeah, they've been rolling on this shit hard. Yeah, right. I'm just saying, you're in for a long haul. Yeah, there's no easy way to win a game like this. You basically got to be willing to go full-on jihad, which means everyone's all in, the whole generation. It doesn't end till it's over. Like, they're still figuring out how to get out of their jihad because so many of their people are so wound up in it now. It's like, what else are we gonna do, boys? Kind of like the Pope's Mafia. Yeah, I know how much of a joke that sounds like, but if you've kept up, yeah, the beginning of the Jedi Knights of the Round Table episode, yeah, no, I've done a lot of hard speculation into that, and it's the Pope Don Diabolo's Mafia, man. That's what the Vatican is at this point. Yeah, shit's complicated. Right? It doesn't mean we want to blow the place up. Yeah, no, man, no. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, yeah, and even you're getting it in the IRA. I can't tell you to not do this. Yeah, of all people, fucking crazy Latin douchebag mafia with fucking Pope Ben Deer's Taliban 9/11 squad. Yeah, sorry, we can't really tell you not to do this sort of thing. All I can tell you is, yeah, it's a lot of work. I'm sure you get it. You're not gonna. They're not just gonna magically give up one day, and I don't doubt that it's just. No, I'm trying to not sympathize, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Kind of like with the FBI thing. I'm trying to put myself in one of their shoes, thinking, basically, if I was the IRA, I'm going to make your life as miserable as possible until you get the Queen the fuck out of there. And, at this point, I'm pretty sure she ain't calling no shots politically, but they're still rich, snooty douchebags taking up space and time. Yeah, I would not doubt that they will keep this up until they are officially gone, until there is no more royal palace, basically. So I guess I can say to both of you is, on one hand, the monarchy, yeah, old grey mare ain't what she used to be. So the British can start with that and say, okay, at least the royal crown is not actually in charge of anything anymore. But then they're going to throw it back at you and say, yeah, but they're still the richest people with the most, and everyone, yeah, right? They're still, they got more shit than the IRA does, right? Whatever. So this is my best hypothetical kind of speculation at that is, until there is no more royal palace and no more monarchs to speak of on or off CNN, until they are fucking peasants in a gutter, basically, then they will keep making your life as miserable as possible just to give you an incentive to do that. And I know that this is gonna sound douchey, Latin douchey indeed. Yeah, fucking hell, I'm here to be King Arturius for a day. Fucking hell, boys. You might end up needing a Roman forum to figure this out. Straight up, you need a straight up real Roman forum, public neutral ground where the fucking IRA and the Redcoat Marine can sit down and drink about this and talk about this. Straight up N-bombs, anything goes. Oh, dude, you're the whitest people in the world. You can drop straight up. No, the IRA can drop N-bombs on the Latin douchebag mafia, Redcoat Marine, for being 164th Carthaginian or some shit. Straight up. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna call him a fucking savage? Hey, you gotta say whatever you gotta say. If you can't say this, it's never gonna get resolved, right? If you need one of us to fucking monitor the situation, I'll be the fat Latin douchebag over here and tell you, do we have to get the Pharaoh up in here to drop the nuclear N-bombs and whatever it takes, boys. Might sound like a dumb joke, it kind of is, but you might get it. That's just an example of whatever. You need to be able to speak openly about this in a somewhat neutral setting. If it feels like the big guy's coming to wag his finger at the little guy, yeah, no shit, they're not going to take it well. And of course, yeah, I'm sure the bigger guy doesn't want to have to lay down and be too nice about it. So it's got to be neutral. Right? Yeah. We still bicker about Jerusalem and Israel, and yeah, exactly. Neither of us wants to do, I don't want to have to go tell them what to do, and I don't want to be so nice to let them control my life for no reason. So you got to try to find some forum between the two, which is very difficult. I didn't really think about this much, but in a way, yeah, in a way, Israel is a lot like North Ireland. It's this small little territory that's become, like, militaristically opposed to all of its neighbors for very complicated reasons going back hundreds of years. And in the modern age, it's like, where do you even start? People are going to start up with lizard man conspiracies before acknowledging the basic shit about, like, remember the Crusades? Oh, man, right? There's a bit of a difference with you guys. I don't know if the IRA is censored in England, right? Can you guys do, like, an online forum without the squiddy bots shutting you down? Kind of like if me and Pope Ben Deer start talking about Israel and the computer thinks that we're Nazis, and we're like, no, Nazis are my crazy fucking, right? My crazy stepkid teenagers trashing Europe all covered in swastikas over with the fucking Knights of the Round Table a bunch. Yeah, no. Me and Pope Ben Deer have other things to talk about with Jerusalem and Israel, but the computer can't tell that we're not Nazis or whatever. Or what's the difference? Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure you get how, with so much censorship and ignorance involved, someone who just walked in right now, just woke up in the bathroom or whatever, they're going to be like, okay, wait, no. Yeah, and anyone who fucks around in and around Israel is going to be a Nazi. And then if I tell you that this Irish Celtic IRA army is more like the Muslim Taliban 9/11 group, and it might sound like a bunch of crazy nonsense. Unless, if you guys already know about the IRA, and we already know what, Jerusalem and Israel are two very different things, and that's why it's kind of a problem. And we've done so much of the 9/11 jihad stuff, crusading, that we got to think of something else, boys. That doesn't work for everything. It works for some things, but not for this. And we're finally going to get into wrapping up World War I after this, like the few battles that actually take place. But I guess, most of you probably realize, even if the main enemies involved were the holy war of Loki and Thor, a lot of it comes back to, fucking Italy and the Queen, and the Mafia kicking the Queen out of the Mafia and shit. As goofy as that kind of sounds, it's the easiest way to put it. And if you want to go through my research here and contradict this, that, or the other, if you can show me how the fucking... let's wrap it up on your side. You might be confused. Well, why wasn't Italy, on your side? If you just woke up in the bathroom, it's not a monarchy. So it wasn't painted the same color as all the other monarchies. We had Kaiser Wilhelm and fucking Franz, we used to like Franz Ferdinand. He was kind of like one of those cool, until he got all old and crazy, and people get old and crazy, right? All I'm saying is, it's a little complicated. Basically, we had our own monarchs to deal with. The Latin douchebag Trinity cycle came all the way back down around. It was making its way back to Italy. We're like, no, right? And then when Italy finally does, quote-unquote, join your side, the color changes to the same color as you guys. It's the Pope Don Diablo's Mafia. It's the straight-up army from the Vatican. They have their own army. And, you look at, go back to that episode. Fucking Sherlock, if you got a better idea, let me know. Because, all it would take is the Queen promising to get that King Henry fucking church. You know what I'm talking about. The King Henry church. The one that let you divorce your bitchy wife. Right? She probably promised to go back to being Catholic. Spindly spider bitch lying out her fucking queefy asshole. Straight up. So, it was much more official in World War II, and I don't even, like I said, I'm not a hardcore Catholic or anything. I just, no shit, that's what, that would be enough to piss off the Pope. I don't fucking doubt it. And it's still very much part of our culture and society, and it's like another mafia, so I can't just ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist. I have my own spiritual beliefs surrounding that, but again, it's complicated. So as we dive into the actual war coming up here, just keep it in mind that, there's some complicated fucking nittery-jittery politics around all of it. We're not just waiting for John Wayne to show up to shoot the evil Germans. That doesn't start happening till later. The Germans are like, we're still a bit ahead of you guys. Exactly, right? These guys are good. The next propaganda movie coming up next. Last but not least in the lineup of Angry Motherfucking Grandpa. You know all about Angry Grandpa. Straight up male pattern baldness. Motherfucker does not spend 0 fucking milliseconds combing his hair. Combs his mustache. Motherfucker popped out of the womb with that same look on his face and said, bitch, where's the milk? And fucking 80 years later, he's in the Kremlin nuke factory, managing a Soviet economy, picking up a phone, going, bitch, where's the milk? It's like he was born for this job. Yeah, right, I know. Hey, man, straight up. Yeah, basically, we gotta wait for Tsar Ruski to lose his chess game. And go, someone's gotta climb the Swiss Alps. I'm sure there's a way up there. Yeah, there's a way. If we can climb it with a fucking nuke cannon, I'm sure I can climb it without it. Whatever, someone. Who wants to, yeah. Who wants to go visit the Swiss? Couple mobsters roll up. We bail Grandpa fucking angry, grumpy Grandpa Lenin out of the slammer. Pay his bail fines. He's working for the mob. He wants to go back to Russia. He's some crazy shit about some Soviet republics. And we're going, republics? Yeah, socialist republics, comrade. Fucking A, bud. We like republics. Yeah, we'll get to it later. Yeah, right. The evil republics. Oh, back in the good old day of the fucking Queen's dildo ring. Yeah, Frodo, yeah, does not want to get stuck in the dildo ring again. Yeah, just in case you just woke up in the bathroom. Yeah, no. The problem with the good old days of the Count of Flanders is... Yeah. I'm sure all these crackers in the bar, and yeah, they can tell you. There's a heavy cost for being a real princess. One, your family's gonna get assassinated by the ghost mafia, and two, you need like millions of slaves. They needed you need a lot of slaves to live like that. So yeah, I mean, right? Come on, get real. Yeah, no, sorry. These evil republics like China and Russia and America and Rome and yeah, it's 'cause it's a lot of people and people do crazy shit. Yeah, in a small country run by a fucking draconian mob lord, it's like there's no crime. Oh, there's no crime because we'll delete you from the Matrix. Anyway, it's all the preview. No, you guys ready? The fucking Scottish synagogue, lube up and start jerking it, boys. Yeah, straight up. Are you ready to hear? Yeah, the actual story. Yes. Oh my God, most of you are laughing. The actual story of King Arthur. This is from Roman history. Yeah. Here's the thing. Yeah. At some point, yeah, we're gonna have to hand off the baton to. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know as much about later on. I know how motherfucking Arturius got up in there, and here's the thing. Yeah, it's the sneak preview. Okay, what the fuck's gonna happen here? I'll show you how it starts. You can jerk off thinking about it, and we'll come back and finish this sloppy job up. Motherfucker, yeah, what the I told you we invented profanity. This is too profane for Britain, my God, yeah, right? You guys, yeah, what comes next? Too profane for Britain? Where the fuck am I supposed to go after this? So yeah, I mean... most of you guys probably know the very basics. Yeah, I don't even know... Yeah, again, I don't even know that much about, Saxons. I know how it sounds when we just call them all Vikings. All that means is... Right, some of you might have a sense of this. Try to be a little... Yeah, when I'm talking to the citizens of the nation, yeah, I'll be a lot more straight up and fucking, I want to be polite when I'm talking to the citizens who may very well launch nuclear fucking scud rockets at me. Yeah, actually, King Henry ain't gonna do that shit, right? This is different. This is very different. This is the thing with those professors. Yeah, they're all about the mental gladiator contest. That's what that was about. That was a scud storm of profanity meant for, yeah, he's gonna think next time. Yeah, exactly. That's all I ask. Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. That's all that is. As for you guys, yeah, my God. Yeah, most of Europe, yeah. Just a lot of tribes of different people, whatever, a lot of hairy white guys, all right? Yeah, we couldn't always tell the difference. Yeah, no shit, Vikings were... It's like you're beyond the Dutch Netherlands. I know, that's basically what that means. The Netherlands means no more land, basically. It's the end of the land, end of the map. There's not supposed to be anything beyond the Dutch Netherlands. Oh yeah, now they're laughing. It all comes back to Romanic or Germanic. Basically, if you didn't get turned into a Latin douchebag, you're in the vague category of Viking. The Germanic Viking is the sort of more... I know, yeah, what about Norway? Oh, go ask PewDiePie. Yeah, I don't know. They're very similar. This is what I mean. The ones that were not, that didn't get infested by the Zerg Mafia, that retained, when I say purity of form, that's basically me making fun of the German synagogue, okay? Don't tell the Lutheran Church. Yeah, right? Again, very mild. It's not, no, even these guys get it. You get bogged down in colors. I can fucking morph like a chameleon. Careful with that shit. No, they get it. It's more cultural. It's more, the tool. Yeah, I respect their fucking spaceships. Yeah, right? Yeah, they can brag about their fucking spaceships underwater. Yeah, Dr. Einstein can brag about that. So, yeah, I mean, in a genetic sense, it's basically most of the white tribes that, did not get colonized by us, did not become Romanic. And I guess, fair enough to draw a distinction with the Celts because they were isolated in and around Britain. Even along the coast near, there were Celts in France and right, for a while, And then, Gauls and Vikings and Romans and the Dutch Count of Flanders, get the fuck back to Ireland, boys. I mentioned once, I make fun, I throw Dutch in there because it is the epitome of neddly-diddly nonsense. Yeah, the country has 3 names. Holland, the Netherlands, are they Dutch? Yeah, at that point, sorry, that is a joke for the rest of eternity. The Dutch, the more fancy your name is, the more Dutch it sounds to us. That's just a word that means not neddly-diddly nonsense. The straight-up Dutch Flanders. Flanders is a place in France. It's right next to, right, it's right there. And I do not doubt that was some of the first royalty we ran into, even if he was just the chief of a big tribe, a few tribes, whatever. The first big shot in Northern Europe, yep. We roll in one day, and sure as shit, there is a straight-up Dutch Count of Neddly-Diddly Flanders. Alright, we don't hate, he's a nice guy, he's just fucking annoying. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. And to this day, my brain automatically deletes names like Kaiser Wilhelm. If I'm looking at, Crazy Hat Man, Crazy Helmet Man, Spindly Spider Bitch, Dutch Count of Flanders, Niddly Diddly Flanders. Yeah, we come up with joke names for these people, and realistically, I'll remember it better. So I guess I could draw some distinction with Germanic Vikings, Norwegian Vikings, and Celtic kind of, we'd still say Viking because it's just our word for the tribes that have not been settled or conquered. You know what? It depends on the person. How King of Sparta are they feeling today? I don't doubt some of these people were just, whatever. I'm sure some of them got a little crazy. As a societal thing, you probably get how, right, in most cases, clear. Some of you might have a better sense of this. You don't want to go full Mongolian. Right. I'm sure China's laughing. No. They had their own motivations. If you burn everything and kill everyone, if you just bomb everything to shit, there's not much to gain. Right. You come back and kind of broke and empty-handed. We need more food for the army. You burn all the farms. Ideally, you want to capture cities, want to capture slaves. I know how that sounds. You got options. You want to go work here, you want to go work there, you want to go, right? With the extortion racket, you want to work with Vinny, Tony, or fucking Binder, fucking comrade. Goddamn ghost mafia of Binder, Latin, Borg. Pretty much. Again, we almost always, that's kind of our closest thing we have to like a code of ethics. Your last option better damn well be your last option. Exactly. It's cornerstone of our philosophy. You can see why. Once you're there, it's hard to. Sorry, it's not at that point. It's not about morality. It's about negligence. It's like having AIDS in your brain. You guys are smarter than that. Just be careful with the fucking blue balls, both of you. Careful with the fucking blue ball. This guy doesn't have to worry about it. Fucking hell. And I would say that Saxons is where, the more Norwegian Vikings were running into the Celts, basically. And, right. Yeah, even you guys, yeah, where do you even start with nationalism? Mercia? Yeah, England used to be 30 different king fiefdoms. It's kind of like China. Yeah, how many fucking Han Chin dynasties of Kim Jong-un are in England back in the day? But oh, you better believe when Arturius and his cohort rolled in there, fucking Kim Jong-un shit show festival going on in the UK, bud. You all know, I mean that politically. Yeah. When John Wayne gets here, who the fuck is he supposed to start capping? Binder or Borat? Yeah. Fucking, yeah, they all look like Viking, except the Celts had a distinct appearance. Yeah, we could spot them. Covered in blue paint. They're a little bit smaller. Yeah, whatever. They can run through the woods. Yeah, right. Whatever. Yeah. Obviously, I'm gonna notice, yeah, the penitus oculatus, man. Don't get it caught in the dildo ring. Yeah, no, you get it. Yeah, these were the only things we could. Obviously, right. I'm gonna go tell the guy, little blue guy, big yellow guy, pretty fucking much, big yellow, little blue. That's where we start. Keep it simple, right? I'll know when I find the yeah, big blue. It's like, what the fuck, right? Little yellow's probably a kid. Yeah, right. We had to start somewhere. Again, language. Yeah, right. Fucking what the fuck does Ulan mean? It took, I don't doubt it took some time, and I guess the only other, hard whatever we can start with is England was one of the last areas to get Romanized. It's far away, it's isolated, we had to learn to build boats. Yes, these guys laugh every fucking time, especially now that they have fucking spaceships underwater. Yeah, we had to learn to build a fucking raft to get to the UK, bud. So yeah. We met the German Vikings, whatever, right before Jesus, whatever. Yeah, Julius Caesar happened right before Jesus, and that was when we became an empire, when we started doing the whole imperator thing. We've gone over this. Yeah, a little different than the fucking royal blue balls. Yeah, right. Could happen again. Yeah, just whatever. Yeah, careful with that shit. So yeah, but really, yeah, politically that doesn't mean much to you guys. What it does mean is our military has got, yeah, we're about as advanced as it gets in terms of technology, equipment. Yeah, we've got our catapults and crossbows, and yeah, we've got our javelins. Our military is yeah, it's yeah, you get the point. When we ran into the Vikings, it was before the Imperator. Yeah, the military had not quite, they didn't do the fucking 9/11 bill or whatever the fuck they call it, right? You know what I'm saying? Fucking war on drugs. Yeah, more money. Yeah, give us more shit. This is the thing, the Roman legion was constantly, yeah, right? You probably get it, that's why it was so effective. It was never stagnant. Every time a new general came in, he'd hit the drawing board, usually, for the most part, he'd say, okay, yeah, what do we got? Yeah, what do we need? If we're getting new armor, if we're getting new weapons, should we do this, that? That's kind of half the secret. Yeah. But again, the Germans were pretty good at keeping up. Just in terms of tactics, yeah, they learned pretty quickly to stop charging the shield walls, stay in the forest, stay behind the river. Yeah, ghost mafia, borderline ghost mafia going on. Found the queen bitch of the jungle, and yeah, right. Yeah. I say that with good reason. Yeah, right. Even we weren't about to fuck around over nothing. I'm sure. Yeah, I don't doubt some crazy shit happened, kind of like with Rommel down in Italy, but different. Yeah, but. Again, don't get lizard man about this. Yeah, it doesn't just happen like that, but it takes time to realize, yeah, which one am I gonna trust to do that shit? I don't doubt one of you's thinking, yeah, no, she's gonna do whatever, yeah, right? She's thinking if I get a bunch of these guys on my team, exactly, if I have a bunch of kids with these, you know what I'm saying, her family fucking actual coat of arms, right? Exactly. Get a coat of arms on these motherfuckers, and yeah, I'm sure, yeah, whatever, actual fucking Black Forest Mafia going on there, I do not doubt it. I do not doubt some of them were thinking, whatever, people get married for political reasons, of course. If you're the fucking queen bitch of anything, you're thinking half politically and that shit. Ideally, you'd find a balance, but yeah, right? Let's make sure it's not Binder wearing my helmet. Yeah, fucking Putin, right? I'm sure they'd notice. Anyway. Yeah, what were we talking about? Yeah, no. Similar kind of situation, but you might even notice just from the era, yeah, what era does this depict? you guys were sort of colonized for a long time. It took a while, and you might, this is probably what you've heard. Yeah, we helped you fight off the Saxons. Yeah, don't get lizard man. I know, right? But yeah, it just means don't get crazy with this shit. Start with the simple stuff. First of all, I doubt hardly any of them were the Germanic Vikings, because yeah, no, it's pretty far away. These guys had barely started the naval shit go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, sorry, the fucking Norwegian guys kind of started, but you get it. They were different tribes. I'm sure they interacted. Yeah, there ain't no ultra-nationalism going on. They're right. Are you from Oslo, bitch? If I right? Yeah, I'm sure they called their homeland. Right, you get it, though. It's not like, oh, we're at the border. Yeah, no, bud. Yeah, you guys got it now. It's easier to use modern maps and stuff, right? It's because, again, translate to what you're seeing. Your brain can delete a line. If I show you a big empty fucking, right? It's harder. So, yes, all I'm saying is, yeah, maybe I don't doubt a couple of these guys might have gotten tangled up in some shifty business. But no, yeah, these Saxons look much more, yeah, like traditional, you know, the Norwegian Vikings, the kind that, I guess Hitler, yeah, no, guys, come on, that's straight up lizard man territory. Fucking mini mobster man has just started his fucking, reserve army training with the, Ulans. They're watching, yeah, it's their soldiers, right? Of course they want to keep on top of this shit. They got to make sure that, yeah, they got backup, of course. Yeah, they're professional in that sense. They'll at least tell someone if they think something's wrong. It's not like they're going to get too nitpicky, but yeah, I don't know how things work in the fucking Imperial Super Star Destroyer Navy, Admiral. Yeah, with these guys, their commands, don't get crabby with the Queen Bitch of the Jungle, but they are very much, free to at least make a suggestion or single, you can mention it, at which point I heard you the first time, yeah. They are at least usually free to mention something once if they think, yeah, these guys seem like they're struggling with this, ooh, that. It's one thing we noticed, but yeah, right? We do notice these things. Yes, we do. And then we steal those ideas, and now we got a ghost mafia. Yeah, right. Hey, man. Yeah, we're here to help. You little shits need to stop, right? Fucking bickering in your little pirate crusade, fucking holy war of Loki and Thor. Yeah, we get back from the crusade, and sure enough, you little shits have started your own little crusade of Loki and Thor. Yeah, pretty much. And so, yeah, I mean, that's as much, I mean, whatever, yeah, we don't want to speculate too hard before we get in. That's some of the more well-known stuff, yeah. Britain was the last place we conquered. It was a couple centuries after we became an empire. It was one of the lesser-known emperors. I'll look up his name for the next one. Yeah, one thing I can Google, because he's got one of those weird Gullius names. I know, yeah, right, some patrician is ready to roll me up in a carpet and toss me in a well. He'll wait till we're done here, though. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, but you can tell, we've already been here for a while, and basically, as far as the whole kind of, the propaganda, yeah, the sort of Hollywoodized part of this is like, I'm sure they they try to make it seem a bit more dramatic, but again, in most of these situations, I don't doubt it felt like that to some people, especially people who knew less about what was going on. And in one way, that's one thing I kind of like about some of these, Hollywood movies, whatever. The fact that the main actor is some douchebag who doesn't care, in a way, it's very realistic, yeah, because he's, in his mind, it's not like his world is ending, it's like, well, I guess I'll go back to Rome. Yeah, right, but he starts to care about, I know, right, suspicion of fucking generosity, he started to care about these people. I know there's usually almost any time we conquer someone, we start to feel bad or something. It depends how you conduct yourself. Yeah, really. Whatever. We're willing to call it even and walk away, but of course, yeah, whatever. Yeah, we happen to fucking have, yeah, some crazy bitch some crazy bitch, and now I got shit to deal with, and yeah, right, you want me, this crazy bitch is gonna chase me back to Rome, I might as well deal with shit in the crazy bitch werewolf jungle. So we've been getting used to this shit. And yeah, whatever, let's be as real as we can. Yeah, again, if she's basically become John Wayne of the jungle, Jane of the jungle, whatever. Yeah, again, it's possible to you know, whatever. I don't doubt they some crazy freaky jungle shit going on, but that, yeah, don't get Lizard Man about it. It doesn't just happen immediately, and it's not the only thing that happened. Otherwise, none of us would be here, right? The only person there would be a fucking Irish synagogue. Pretty fucking much. Again, yeah, just look at the map. Ireland's more isolated. Naturally, that's the last place that the Saxon, Viking, fucking Romans, anyone, is the end of the fucking earth. There's the fucking Netherlands, bud. I would, yeah, here's my Penitus Oculatus, yeah, take what you will. The Irish, yeah, they're the most Celtic, yeah, right, yeah. Their synagogue is the most white. Yeah, right. Oh, the Pharaoh is fucking laughing. He's got a fucking Kremlin N-bomb factory. Yeah, right. Absolutely. The Scottish, yeah, half and half. Yeah, there's some Saxon vibe in there, but very much the culture retained its, or yeah. That is very much a factor. Again, it's kind of like the ultra-nationalism. Don't get super... Yeah, otherwise, you're never going to turn into a ghost mafia. Yeah, right? Can you handle changing colors like a chameleon? So, what I'm saying is, yeah... I would assume that you know, the Scots beat the Scots. Oh my god, The Simpsons. Yeah, it's so true, though. It's so fucking true, and this is something most of them can laugh about, really. I don't care how big hat your synagogue has gotten. Fucking, they all laugh at this. Yeah, the Englishmen and Scots, and Welshmen and Scots, and Irishmen and Scots and other Scots. Those damn Scots ruined Scotland. Pretty fucking much those damn Scots ruined Scotland. I don't blame you. How would they keep track of all this history? They did not have a Greek alphabet or a Rosetta Stone. They got their coats of arms. Yeah, I almost get it now, bud. I almost fucking get it. So yeah, I don't doubt the Scots spent hundreds of years fighting, you know, several different Viking tribes, right? And they, you know, here's the thing. Yeah, we've seen this. Yeah, you're not the only one, bud. This is why. Yeah, why do you think I flipped shit on that professor? Yeah, you get it now. You motherfucker's gonna tell me. Yeah, no. One of us has to keep our shit together here, bud. You crazy kids. Yeah, running around like fucking nutcases. Yeah. Someone's got to keep on top of this shit. Yeah, if you expect me to have thousands of years of meticulously kept historical records, gotta use my fucking DOS boot up, man. Yeah, you tell me to take the fucking... Oh, yeah, you get it. I'm already getting irritated. That's why you get it. Even some of you, yeah, even the half Latin fucking English, or don't you want me to fuck up your Oxford dictionary? No, fucking goddamn redcoat Marines are busting out the rockets on that one. Yeah, no, I don't fuck with that. You don't fuck with the Greek alphabet. We're all good. So yeah, I mean, those Scottish coat of arms is the closest thing they have, and in a way, it is. Yeah, why do you think we make fun of you for it? Yeah, yeah. That's why it's genuinely funny. Because, yeah, it's kind of like the Count of Flanders, because we know that all of those French snipers want to shoot that motherfucker, but they don't want to risk their families and their country land, and yeah, they got to go all democratic and shit. They're getting there. You guys, yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, you get why I said that before. Realistically, yeah, suspicion of generosity indeed. We're gonna end up marrying some crazy bitch. Yeah, we're getting some crazy mafia. This is basically the mafia now. Yeah, these guys are the mafia here. Yeah, I'm like the Godfather or something, and goddamn, okay. Who is John Wayne supposed to cap today? Okay, those guys, yeah. The English, well, again, look at a map, right? It took all of our best fucking engineers to get a raft across the English Channel. Yes, yeah. Hey, I can work inside of a spaceship. God damn it. We trust that they can build the spaceships. They trust that we can build the big motherfucking bombs. Shit's been pretty tight so far. But yeah, no, back in the day, caveman nukes out of a catapult is fucking napalm, bunker busting hellfire is about as close as it gets. Yeah, you guys are like, whoa, what? Yeah. I don't doubt, yeah, you guys were like, dude, can you stay here? And yeah, I don't doubt it. And I know it's weird to think, a small group of soldiers, cohorts about 100, this is the thing, the Legion changes all the time, right? If I Google, yeah, this is the thing, a lot of people are history buffs about this. I'm sure I could find a pretty close answer. As far as I know, we had gotten to the point where we had, yeah, Triarii Principes fucking Hastati, we were already there, we had our command structure, and basically the whole cohort thing is, we're breaking the Legion up into smaller groups, kind of like Genghis Khan with his 10 groups of 10, groups of 10. This is like groups of 50, groups of 100, instead of 1,000 guys in a square. Yeah, what happens when the caveman bunker busting hellfire, fucking crazy shit start? Yeah, it's whatever, it's tactic. Yeah, right, this is our thing. Yeah, it's part of our thing. Yeah, we like to tweak around the formations and see which work better or worse. Different things work better. When we go to the Highlands, yeah, right? We never really got that far. You guys know what the Wall of Hadrian's Wall? Yeah. Basically, yeah, we gave up our colonization effort. Yeah, no, the empire was collapsing and declining, and right, it's not like they hit a button and it sucked them back. It's like, are you in or are you out? If you're gonna stay here, it's kind of like, it's kind of like the South Africa situation. Today, it's like, are you in or are you out? If you stay here, yeah, no more Monitor Dreadnought Death Star Destroyer. I can't just hit the panic button anymore. I can't just call for another Legion. If I stay here, it's because this crazy bitch and my mafia we got going on here, basically, at that point. After a while, yeah, it's been a while, and you can tell these governors, it's like, the fat Latin douchebag here, yeah, governor as in, yes, of course, he is specifically designed to be a Latin douchebag. That's like the governor, but once the governor leaves, you have Imperator, yeah, it's the military governor at this point. It's whatever the fuck this crazy bitch is gonna call it, and whatever, yeah, we've all been in this situation, okay? I probably followed her to a crazy jungle somewhere. I know this basically happened to both of, yeah, in both cases, we showed up and, yeah, whatever this crazy bitch is gonna call it, and we very much got tangled up in your politics. Yeah, it's not as one-sided as it might seem in a lot of cases, alright? Yeah, we can speculate on this shit all day, but you probably get how we got involved, and I guess, yeah, here's the thing. You end up with this awkward intermediate, yeah, like you might be thinking, ooh, there's a bunch of shit laying, yeah, basically, a lot of people left, like, let's get the fuck back to Rome before it's not there, yeah, right? I don't doubt a lot of people ran back as soon as they could. And only a few cohorts were left, a couple hundred soldiers, basically. Keep in mind, a lot of the facility, yeah, we had, not castles, yeah, fortifications, barracks, armories, yeah, right, full of shields and spears, and yeah, you guys had a model to start with, and you started building your own, yeah, ooh, we got tower shields, we got spears. The British very much benchmarked our Legion closer than anyone. And to finish this preview before we get to the real shit, yeah, no, if that's, you know, as far as we can tell, that was the thing they wanted to do the most. They wanted to appear as, it's kind of like the peacock feathers. They wanted to scare those fuckers the next time the blue paint. Yeah, no, now we got, like, mobster suits and shit. Yeah, right, now we're the mafia. They wanted to scare them by looking like professionals, so basically looking like Romans, if anyone's gonna make them think twice. Oh my god. Yeah, and straight up, I guess I can say, yeah, Monty, your suit looks, yeah, you guys did it the best. You got the most professional looking, so, right? Hey, straight, professional Admiralty Board, I had to poke a joke there. No, I'm saying, you guys benchmarked it the closest of all these tribes, but yeah, you're the most Latin douchebag of a, yeah, laugh it up, paisano. Yeah, let's explore how this happened in the fucking tale of King Arturius Imperator, whatever the fuck this crazy bitch is gonna call it. Pretty fucking much.